Hey guys, Craig here again with How to Pest, and we're going to show you how to set the Gophinator trap today. Once you do this once, you'll have it down. It looks a little confusing in the beginning, but I'm going to walk you through it step by step. These are the prongs. They're going to catch your gopher or mole, whichever version of trap you have purchased. Gopher or mole goes through this way. They push dirt, which pushes this and releases the catch bar right here, which springs the trap with this spring right here that's going to have a lot of tension on it. So get it out of the box, take it like this, open the prongs up, make sure this bar is going to tuck underneath here, and then over, it's going to hook over that. If you'll see that hook, it's hooking over that to hold those prongs open. Then what you do is you take this door back here, lift it up, and you'll see this little hook right here. The bar is going to set under that hook, like so. So now it's on top and I'm laying this down. Now once you have that all in place and the bar's laying down and the catch plate's laying down, and the bar's underneath, and you'll see it's hooked into that little hook right there, you're going to take your hand like this and you're ready to load the trap, to put the pressure on it. I like to turn it over. Your hands are staying out of the prong area just in case something happens. You're going to take this part, you're going to work together with this hand, you're going to wind this way, this hand is going to wind the opposite way, which is going to allow you to do it more easily because of all the tension on the spring. It's going to wrap around a complete time, almost a time and a half. So it's going to get tighter, so make sure you're holding on to it and turn like this, and you'll see it hooks underneath. It takes some pressure. Off, on. Once you have that on, flip it over. That's what it's going to look like. Do not put your hands in the way of those prongs. You don't want to get stabbed by these things. Come to the back of the trap on the spring. Hold right here. You'll feel this. Don't release this. It's going to want to come up. Let it come up slowly, and it's going to have pressure on it like that because that bar that you have slipped underneath there in the beginning, like I showed you, is holding that door up. Now this thing is ready to go in the ground. When you go in the ground, into the tunnel system like this, snug the back down to prevent the trap from being pushed. If it's snug in the dirt, when he pushes against it, it's going to just push dirt against this. It's going to trigger this. Let me show you without my hands getting hurt. And you're going to hit this like this. And you see how wild, that's how much pressure was on that thing. It just flung up at the camera. So let's do this one more time. This thing is still on the trap. That's why I can't open those. Take your off. Open your prongs up like this. Take the hook behind it. Go to the side, which is going to allow you to come back over the middle. Hook that over the bar. See how I'm hooking it over like that? Hook it over the bar, just like I showed you the first time. The other end of the bar, you're going to see this little hook right, this little U right here. Little mountain-like thing. Lay the door on top of that as it's underneath it. Now you're ready to set the trap. Hold it here, flip it over, and opposite this hand forward, this hand this way. You can do it with just your hand if you want like this, but it's just a lot more pressure. It can be done. I just showed you. But if you do it with your hand, you're not fighting so much pressure. Thumb lock it into place. If your hand comes off of this, just know this thing's going to spring at you and hit you. So make sure you're really holding on to this thing and putting the pressure on it. Now come up, you'll feel this door. You'll see that it wants to kind of come up. Let it come up. It'll come up right into place. This thing's ready to go. Put it in the ground. Snug the back. 2 of these per tunnel system. You want these a trap this way and a trap this way because you don't want the gopher coming over the backside of this and you don't know which way he's going in that tunnel system. It's like an upside down T. Trap left, trap right. Pro tip, tie a string to this little hoop right here or a piece of baling wire up to the surface, flag it, stake it in so these traps don't get drug off by other critters that you just gave them a free catch, like a raccoon or a coyote or something like that. So there you go, guys. That's how to set the Gophinator trap. If you have any questions, give us a shout at howtopest.com. Thank you.